All right. So, this is something cool I found today. Totally didn't really intend to find something along these lines, but here it is. It is called um, Unity Underground, which if you point it at an install of Ultima Underworld, it becomes an amazing source port. An already amazing game. Don't get me wrong. So immediately, hey, doing Miss Wing. Immediately, this is running way better. Normally, you have to run this in DOSBox. It's very much the first of its kind. Skyrim. All of Elder Scrolls owes everything to Ultima Underworld. Now, the story does go that the first Elder Scrolls was in development alongside Ultima Underworld, and when they saw what Ultima Underworld was doing, they were like, "Oh my God, they're so far behind, so far beyond what we're doing," you know. But you go back and play it now, and it's super basic. It is super primitive and kind of hard to get a hold of and wrangle it. And this fixes that. You gotta love that streamer community bullshit, right? Every now and then people forget that, you know, this is supposed to be fun time, happy fun time games, you know? I don't know. I never understood people that take it super seriously. And maybe it's because I was never like a giant stream, you know, like maybe if you get hundreds of people and, you know, you're actually like pulling in a normal income from it. Sure, I can kind of see that being a problem. But 9 times out of 10, people that have these dramas, who cares? You know, they don't have as much skin in the game as they seem to think. So I haven't actually seen the intro in this version. I'm sure it's the same intro. I'm kind of curious how smooth it is, though.
At last, you are asleep.
Oh boy.
For 3 nights, each attempt to rest has brought you starting from your bed in fright, with no memory of what horrified you so. With a sickening sense of deja vu, you begin to dream.
So the subtitles are definitely different.
Treachery and doom.
Unfortunately, the voice acting is the same.
Unleash a great evil. Britannia is in peril.
Sure that the ghost can take you to Britannia, you allow yourself to be drawn to him.
A visitor, and from far away indeed. Were he not dead, I'd suspect my brother sent thee. No matter, thou shalt serve to draw the hounds from the scent.
Below, a creature heads toward the dark woods, a thrashing sack slung over its massive shoulder.
What hast thou done with our lord's daughter Ariel? Dropped her below to an accomplice, I'll wager. Well, he'll nigh escape us, and when we bring him back, you'll both hang.
Several tense hours later, you are dragged before Baron Ulmric. Ignoring you, Ulmric questions his captain.
What news, Corwin?
Why do you sound like Lord British?
The foul creature escaped. A score of us gave chase, but it fled into the Stygian abyss with poor Ariel. We were attacked, goblins and worse, my lord. Only 3 of us survived.
I see.
The Baron turns his hard grey eyes upon you.
I was warned of thy coming. Last fortnight, an apparition of an old, haggard man appeared in my dreams. Guard thy daughter well, it warned, for an evil one shall come to steal her away. I posted guards at Ariel's door, but still you took her from me. They say thou didst drop her to a troll waiting below. What sayest thou?
Plead the fifth.
You explain that you are the Avatar, and that you are
Fifth.
innocent.
Whether thou speak truth or falsehood, I cannot say. Stories tell of the coming of the Avatar, but years have passed since he visited here. If thou art truly the Avatar, then perhaps thou canst offer hope. None here can survive the Stygian abyss and rescue Ariel. My mind is set. Corwin shall take thee to the abyss. Return here with my daughter, and thy innocence shall be proven. If thou dost not return, Avatar, then thy lies shall have brought thee low.
Oh, yeah, count the pixels.
This be the foul pit's only entrance. Once it is locked, none can pass. I will shut thee in and stand guard till I hear Ariel's voice from within. Otherwise, 'twill remain shut forever.
Yes, fuck you, Avatar. Anyway. Let's see, so they didn't like your boyfriend and banned the entire household. Yeah, it sounds like some petty nonsense there. He might use your accounts to talk to us. Oh my god. Yeah. Collectives. Yeah, it sounds like the Council of Pettiness has spoken. Yeah, one thing that got me, the older I get, is realizing that a lot of people never graduate past that high school level of thinking. Like, it's funny, I deal with a lot of college students for my work, and it's like, you can just see this enormous divide even at that point, where some people are like, oh, I need to start being like an adult, and actually, you know, like grow up. And other ones are like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna be 15 forever. Like last year, I got up with someone that I hadn't talked to in like 15 years. And I'm like, cool, yeah, I'm sure she's like, you know, more mature and wise now. No. Exact same stupid high school nonsense as ever. Like, some things just do not change with certain people. And you can't do anything about it. Let's see. So we actually have achievements. Now, I did a test run earlier. Yeah, she died while carrying the silver seed. How embarrassing. So achievements, obviously not in the original game. That is not something that they had in 1991. Of course, we've got the credits there. Oh no, I can't. Can I get out of this? I may not be able to get out of this. Okay, there we go. Wait. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, let's make our avatar. Gonna be the usual. I do like that you can determine if you're left or right-handed. That's always been a fun one. That is in the original. I don't think it really makes any real difference. Yeah, we can go left-handed. Why not? Shepherd, if you just absolutely hate yourself. That's always the case in Ultima. Oh, I'm not going mage. Hell no. No, we will be going paladin. I don't know how to play this game properly. I've played it a couple times and never got terribly far just because it missed me when it was new. Or I missed it. Now, the thing is, classes in this are not what you expect. Ultima has never had, like, solid classes. Mostly it is, what are your stats? And I believe Paladin is kind of like a defensive spellcaster, sort of, but mostly a fighter. Fighter is just plain a fighter. I want to use a little bit of magic, so I think I'll go Paladin. I usually do. Charm would probably be very helpful, but I'm going to go with Repair. And Sword, of course, because heroes use swords. A few portraits. And shout outs to Ultima for, right from the start, right from the start having a lot of ability to pick female characters in an age when you necessarily did not have that option. So, yeah. And we'll go with standard. I don't think this is an option in the original. I think this is new here. Now, one interesting thing, this game does actually have, or the source port has controller support. You can use a controller. That's why this little keyboard appears here. I won't be doing that, but... So the weird thing about this game is, like, the setup of the game, that at least, is I believe this is sometime after Ultima 5 is the idea. Which, speaking of which, I don't know how well this is going to show up. It is funny, I found this game not 30 minutes after I put on this shirt for the first time, which is... It's terrible lighting in here, but trust me, it is the Ultima 5 cover. Randomly happened. Like, I'm wearing I put on the shirt 20 minutes, 30 minutes later. No, it's actually for the cover to Ultima 5. But, it just cracked me up. Oh, interesting. So it used to be you would have to click these signs. Now it's just clear enough to read. So, this game, I will show... Let me see. I wonder if I have a clip from it on my channel somewhere. I know I streamed it once, but I can't remember if it was something I recorded or not. Just for a counterpoint of what it normally looks like. Doesn't look like it. There's Ultima 9. Why do I have that and not Ultima Underworld? Whatever. What is it doing? Hold on. What? Why did it randomly click that? Of course, all I'm seeing are people posting about this Unity project that I didn't even know about. Here we go. I found a good one. So this is what the original looked like. This is what the interface looked like. Like this is the way you played this game. Like, all that screen element stuff was always there. There was no full screen mode. You know, you had to, like, click on things to use contextual commands and things like that. So, definitely from a different era. Now, one thing I've noticed, this game doesn't seem to have any kind of scaling. So, I'm running this at 4K. That may be an issue. But one cool thing about this game, and this is true even in the original, is that most things you see in the world, you can pick up and manipulate. Now, somehow it's a little more impressive to see that in sprite form, to actually see it, like, go flying into the distance. But yeah, no one had ever made a game like this, like, with continuous 3D. At the time, they actually had trouble describing to people what continuous 3D even meant, because everyone was used to turning 90-degree angles, like, instantly, like Eye of the Beholder. So we found ourselves a bag. Now, we were thrown in here with nothing. We have absolutely nothing on us. This bag has a dagger. Oh, right, I'm left-handed. Oh, God, this is already messing me up. We got a day old fish, rugged map. It'll fill in as we go. We got a day old apple, somewhat used torch. We'll go ahead and put that on. Yes. So the wild thing is, the Stygian Abyss, and I know he said Stygian or Stygian before. It's not right. This is where the avatar goes at the end of his or her quest in Ultima 4 to become the avatar. This was where the Codex of Infinite Wisdom is. It was this massive dungeon. It was the end of the game. And we just got thrown in here with no weapons. Yeah, Link is supposed to be left-handed in all games. They changed it for, what was it? Twilight Princess, but only on the Wii version, because that one used the motion controls, and they were convinced everybody would be confused, swinging with the right hand, and he swinging with his left. And the funny thing is, the GameCube version of that game has him left-handed. So instead of just changing the model, they literally flipped the entire game. The entire world map is reversed in the GameCube and Wii versions. It is ridiculous. And ever since, Link has sadly been right-handed. Except for in Smash Brothers. Let's see, we attacked the entrance with all manner of tools, but it gave not a hair. It simply cannot be breached, hence we have resigned ourselves to die in this hellish pit. Hellsmore. Great. So we've got our weapon here. We can stab with it. Now, things do degrade in this. Got a broken axe. I'll take it with me. Maybe I'll get it fixed. I don't remember if we can or not. Inventory management is big in this. We have carry weight. We also have a limited amount of space here. When we get bags, basically you want to put them in your main inventories to have more space. So this mostly just looks like a general normal little game, which is the point. This entire game is super cumbersome to play in its original form. But things like this pull chain. Now, for one, the fact that we have a tutorial popping up at the top here, telling us, hey, you can interact with things like this. I don't believe they did that in the original. Yeah, it would have made sense if they at least had like an option, but I guess they just couldn't figure that out. Door is locked. Great. Also locked. Now you can break down doors, I believe, but weapon durability is a big thing in this, so it's almost always a better idea to try and find keys. I have debris. The search is fruitless. Hey, a broken sword, I'll take that too. Again, not sure if we can get it repaired or not, but we can always try. Badly worn hand axe. That's probably better than the dagger I'm currently rocking. Can we dual wield? Nope. We cannot do that. Oh, another torch. Grab you. Resources are big. Now, I'm going to be best served getting a sword. It is what my character is best at. Where do we... I think our stats are over here. Yeah. Yeah, we have 6 sword skill. Now, I believe as you use it, it goes up. Again, this is all stuff that we take for granted today. No one did this back then. This is all completely, wildly new when it came out. What do you mean it doesn't fit? But the backpacking... What are you doing? Oh, I'm in a bag. I'm an idiot. So there's a rune bag and a whole bunch of runes. We put our runes in the rune bag. We also have a key and what else? Ragged scroll. My dear Thalford, go into the abyss knowing that I will not forget thee. As bitter as the Baron's justice doth seem, 'tis better than a hangman's noose. No matter than the passing of years, I will await thy return forever. Or I will wait thy return. Yours forever, Sandra. Okay. I don't know that it's actually bigger. It probably can hold more. I might be able to put a sack in there. Yeah, I can actually put sacks in the bag here. So this will actually keep it nice and good. I am going to put the rune bag here, though, just to collect my runes. Now, magic casting in Ultima is always weird. It's never the same. Here, we use rune stones, and I've already got a good number of them here. And the idea here is, in the Britannian era of magic, you basically put together different words of power, and it does stuff. I don't know if I can cast anything. I have 2 mana. I don't think I can cast anything at the moment. I'd be very surprised if I could. See, we've got I'm trying to remember my syllables here. Ort, Sanct. In Sanct, it's usually something, right? Not experienced enough to cast spells with that circle. Okay, so that tells me right there, it is actually a spell. Oh, Eternal Darkness. That's what you're thinking of. I actually streamed that. I didn't finish it. Honestly, I kind of got bored of it by the end of it. It's a little too long. See, in lore should be Create Light. You do not have enough mana to cast a spell. Okay, I'll take the hint there. Once I can cast, that's how we do it. Ah, our first combat. An upset giant rat. Take his meat. Oh, he's not happy. Not good with an axe. No, still managed to get him. Okay. I took a couple swings there. You get no response. Yeah, it's because he's dead. Take his cheese. Alright, this is going to be our food sack, I think. Inventory management is important. Okay, torches we're going to keep in the open level here. Broken stuff. Yeah. These in the food sack. Seems a little insane, but if I can keep it intact first. Let's see. Ooh, leggings. We now have leggings. Rating. Can't do anything with it, can I? No. Main hub is in Rhode Island. Yeah, I think so. I believe so. He unlocks the door. I don't think that was automatic in the original. I think you had to fish the key out and use it on the door. Well, we got a person. It is very important to not just attack anybody that you see. Even if they're monstrous. Yep, he's a person. Hail, stranger, what is thy business? Ultima has Shakespearean style speech, by the way. I kind of hate that the Avatar speaks like that too, though. The Avatar is supposed to be from Earth. Just a reminder, Ultima is an isekai. Let's see. So honesty is a virtue, let's just be honest. I'm thrown here as a punishment for a crime I did not commit. And unjustly imprisoned art thou. 'Tis the usual story, lass. It is not to say it may not be true in thy case, I suppose. Thou needst not be ashamed of thy misfortune. Thou art in the same pit with all of us now. Or pot with all of us now. It's also a pit. If thou art to have a chance of surviving in the abyss for long, thou must learn the lay of the land. I would love to learn about this area. Let's see. Scavenge anything that seems of use. Scavenge all you want, but do not steal. Most of the Abyss's inhabitants guard jealously the few possessions that they have. Oh, there's no party members in this. This is strictly you. Which is kind of unique to the Ultima Like, what, Ultima 1 and 2, you were solo, and that's about it. The rest of them have party members of some kind. But here, no one even knows that we're in Britannia. Typically, when you get called into Britannia, it's kind of, you know, for a purpose. Usually it's Lord British calling you because shit's fucked up. In this case, we were called... We're not entirely sure by who. But apparently it is the bad guy's brother, from the looks of it. And we were supposed to stop this kidnapping of this noblewoman. And instead we took the blame for it. The weird thing is the noble is just like, well, clearly you're in on it. Like, you were just like in her room. And we got summoned into there. I don't know if they ever explain how that summoning works, because that one's a very unusual one. It does bear mention this game was not made by the usual Ultima developers, which is actually a good thing in some ways. See, battle sites are best for scavenging. That's why I'm here. Battle took place here not long ago. A battle between the goblins and the above-worlders. What was the cause of the battle? I do not know. It is rare that the Baron sends his men into the abyss. It must have been important, though. By the looks of it, the goblins defeated them handily. The goblins control most of these upper caves. 2 races there are, the green and the gray. If they do not destroy each other, it is not for lack of trying. Be especially careful of the gray goblins. I was recently imprisoned by them for trespassing. How did you get out? My prison cell was evidently a converted storeroom where it had a stock of useful items, including a long pole. Using the pole, I was able to reach a button which opened the door to my cell. I sneaked away and returned to my people. That seems like a clue. The other inhabitants of the Abyss. Now, keep in mind, in Ultima 4, when you go to the Stygian Abyss, it doesn't have inhabitants. It has monsters. You know, it's a dungeon. But when you retrieve the Codex, it apparently causes what was called a Great Collapse, which caused most of the Underworld to get ruined. And apparently this Baron has decided to start using the Stygian Abyss as his own personal jail. Because apparently he's been sending people in here, like, a lot. The humans, like thee and myself, have staked out a small area in which we live in relative peace. Below us are the mountain men, and after that, I do not know. Are all races other than ours hostile? Nasty place this is. In the parts of the upper caves inhabited by goblins, there are giant spiders and worms. Our small group is one of the few devoted to peace. You can find my people by going west to the entrance to the abyss, and then north. There's a small chasm to jump over, but you seem to be a dexterous lass. Thank you. Past that chasm is the sign of civilization everywhere throughout the abyss, the banner of Cabirus. Added some vowels in there. Marked with an Ankh, sign of the Avatar. That's happened to be wearing, look at that. Outside of areas marked with a banner, thou should watch thyself most carefully. Most creatures who do not respect Cabirus' legacy are not particularly friendly. Thank you. Thank you for the help. Good luck in your travels. So, good information there. They kind of give you the idea. Some are more deep than wide sometimes. You don't want to fall down it. Wait, item does not fit where? Oh. Only the bedroll is too big to go in any of the bags. Bedroll is important. Speaking of which, I think there's a... Let's make a save. Oh my god. That's the best save sound ever. Holy shit. So that is a 3.5-inch floppy saving sound. Oh my god, that just took me back. Big ass boulder. Oh, oh yeah, jumping is weird in this. It's a negative edge. So you jump when you release the button, not press it. Takes some getting used to. Also, you can easily hurt yourself. I did not, but that was a warning sound. Like, you fell further than you jumped. Well, that worm wants some. Alright, let's see if we can't. It's funny, this actually does remind me of Arena, where there's enemies that are just, like, waiting for you. Oh, I climbed up anyway. There we go. This axe is pretty good. And now I have a shield, which will go in our right hand. What? And for a game that takes place entirely in one large dungeon, there's a surprising amount of dialogue. I wonder if that's the chasm he's talking about. Seriously, just jump scared me. Didn't get hurt. Short sword. Don't mind if I do. Gonna equip that real quick. That's better. It's an Ankh, which means this is civilization. Even though they had their front door locked. Now, being that we are inside here, I don't think I'm supposed to go through, like, boxes and stuff here. Mellow outcast named Golik? Golik. Who are you? I am Terran. I'm Golik, called the Blessed. Why are you called that? I've been called the Blessed since my prison days, when I was considered lucky because I have a taste for cockroaches. I never went hungry. It's repulsive, that's a little judgmental. I guess he is lucky if he cares for it. So this is better than the prison? You are in the great Stygian abyss where neither you nor any other may ever hope to leave again. Well, canonically I have. Twice, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, because you go back in there in 5. So yeah. Worse than any prison, for there's no hope of parole or pardon, and no death so clean as an honest hanging. So none have ever escaped, huh? Escape. There's no escape from this place. Barring the final escape of death, when the colony fell, a mighty spell was laid on the great gate. Now it cannot be opened save from the outside. Perhaps I know a way. I don't, though. I sympathize. Should speak with Hagbard. He is our leader. I'll seek him out. It's crazy just how playable this is. Oh, that's him. I kind of hate that it's telling me their names. I don't think it's supposed to tell me the name until I talk to them. I mean, Ultima 4 got that right. Another fish enters a barrel. What be thy crime? Thy crime, daughter of misfortune? I'm innocent. That's not what he asked. Guilty of naught but misfortune. Man, that's the truth. It is said I kidnapped a girl. That's what I would go with. Again, we're the Avatar. We're never supposed to lie. This doesn't hold true for the rest of the series, but I like to try. A young girl this was. Beauteous, but innocent? I would assume so. We did see her, but hours ago. Hours agone? Really? Okay. Carried by a troll and pursued by a pack of fools. They fell afoul of the gobs, to be sure. The gobs, huh? Aye, the goblins. There be the greens and the greys. They're deadly foes. They make our lives more difficult with their vendettas. What's the nature of the feud? None can say. Their conflict seems to have begun at the time of the Great Collapse, when the civilization of the Underearth fell. We know only that their leaders have sworn never to agree on anything. Is there anything beyond the domain of those goblins? None who have ventured past the realm of the goblins have returned. But rumor has it, there are worse perils below, of course. Yeah, maybe I can solve the mystery for you. He didn't even respond, damn. Okay, so it looks like the goblins are our best bet for tracking this lady down. See, I wonder if, like, the different colors tell me how legal it is to grab something. I feel like I shouldn't risk it. Might be overly role-playing, but that's alright. These guys don't even have names. Another comrade caught by the abyss. What was thy crime? Accused of kidnapping a girl. Same girl I hear was carried through the upper caves by a troll. Where did he take her? Whoever she was, she's here no longer. I don't know how far the troll was planning on taking her, but given the strength of a troll, he's not likely to run out of energy anytime soon. Well, I guess I'm out immediately. Hold on just a minute. Surely that girl's in trouble, but if you learn the ways of the abyss first, you will doubtless have a better chance of rescuing her. What's up, Kay? What do you know about the abyss? Or what should I know about the abyss? Most of the inhabitants are unfriendly. It's not so much a question of what areas to avoid, as of which areas are relatively safe. Look for the banner of Kabirus, a tapestry with an ankh, such as we have, as a sign of civilization. Any people or creatures you find past the banner are more than likely to talk with you than eat. Now, more likely to talk with you than eat you. Speaking of ankhs, that was do well to search out the other thing they represent, the shrines. What do? You see a large plain ankh standing on the ground. Thou hast found a shrine to virtue. It said that if you have been virtuous and dedicated to increasing thy abilities, praying at a shrine with the correct mantra will allow thee to enhance thy abilities. Oh no, I don't know my mantras. Shit. Said that there is one in the southeast area of these upper caves, but I've not seen it. Thank you. Pretty sure they have the same dialogue. Yes. Yes, it is. Can I just exit out? Nope. It said there's one in the southeast area of these upper caves. Southeast, okay. Like over here, I guess. Fill out this room on the map. There we go. So I do appreciate that they didn't go overboard with like trying to update everything. It still very much looks like it's the textures of the game. Like, you do have to point this game at the original. Obviously, these were sprites before, but I think they look all right. Not been this way. That's a fall into water. Oil flasks, bench. Okay. Can I use the bench? No. So one-way fall. Ooh, that's a big fucking spider. Oh, this is where I was earlier, isn't it? It is. I jumped over to here. Apparently there's an alcove over here. Probably stupid. Yes, I think I saw that post. Orange cats are definitely the weird ones, man. You spider. Oh, God. Oh, I'm missing. There we go. Great. All that for a locked door. Yeah, this is where I was before. It's my turn on the brain cell. Yeah, it's one of my favorite subreddits. It's one orange brain cell. Where it's just orange cats just derping all over the place. I think we can get out of here. Through here. I'm missing something. Doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, there was a door back here. I should probably start marking stuff on the map when I find it. Like here. Alright, let's see if it works. Good shit. I mean, Discord, hold on. Oh my god. Wait. Litter of kittens become ready for adoption. Shelter named them after deadly diseases. That's gonna get them adopted quick, I'm sure. Yeah, smallpox is pretty cute. Can't believe I said that. Right way. I'm very glad this game has auto mapping. Oh, we unlocked that door. Oh, over tree already. For some reason I thought this was later on. Plant the seed of the silver sapling, and a new sapling will spring forth. In return for this gift of life, thou shalt be granted a new life thyself, when this one doth end. So, basically, this is our respawn mechanic. We now have a silver seed, which I believe we have to plant in dirt. So the idea, if I remember right, is when you plant this, that becomes your spawn point if you die. So before we do anything too crazy, we should probably plant it. Another unlocked door. Bones. Wood. Hostile goblin. Well, she always got a sling. So it's not the most complicated combat. Serviceable leather vest. That's about as good as we're getting. Module, and it's all serviceable. Serviceable, apparently. Do we have the weapon bag? We do now. Yeah, I am allergic to cats, so actually having one myself will be a problem. What am I hearing? I won't be jumping down there to find out. God, you can actually look in the window. That's fucking adorable. Wait. Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Okay, right. It was like a straight shot, I guess. Yeah, I always have to be careful if someone has a cat, because, like, if I pet them at all, I have to make sure that I wash my hands before I touch my eyes or anything, because it will absolutely shut me down. Bridge here. Bloodstain. Green blood, though. Well, we got Nonk. Uh-oh. What is it? Did they just run away? Hostile flesh slug. I don't like that. Why's combat music still on? A mellow goblin named Ebb. What's up? So, who goes there? Name's Taryn. Taryn, I think I heard of you. You new here, eh? Came to the right place. Great goblins are the most powerful ones here. Go speak with King Ketchaval. He very wise and strong. Maybe you best talk to Queen Rechital first, though. Thank you. Okay, I guess you'll let me right in. At least they're not trying to kill me. Yet. Have business here? Okay, so these are the gray ones, I guess. What can you tell me of your race? Gray goblins. Not just goblins. Say goblins, maybe you mean green goblins too. You don't want to know about them. Nasty and brutish they are, uglier than humans even. Not related to us, no, not at all. Well, we got a little goblin race war down here. Alright, tell me about the gray goblins then. Gray goblins, much better. We're the rulers of this area. All others look up to us. Humans, green goblins, spiders even. Look for a powerful group, you came to the right place. Alright. Thank you. Try not to piss off anyone here. Mellow lurker. That's disturbing. Leave that thing be. Oh, I don't think it's a frog. Secret door. This might piss people off. I'm gonna save. I like hearing that sound. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh. I did just save. Dim-witted goblins have given me the tool I need. Tonight I shall make good my escape from this filthy cell. Oh, it's the guy who escaped. There's the pole he talked about. And he used it to hit this button. That's really good environmental storytelling right there. Recital. What do you want? I want to speak to your husband. What reason do you have for speaking to him? I'm going to congratulate him on his choice of bride. Yeah. Yeah, this may not go well. I wish to congratulate him on his choice as bride. Oh, very well, you may speak to him. Not overstay welcome. He's a busy man. Thank you. Alright. Oh, okay, so it's Wretch It All and Catch It All. Catch It All, okay. Who be ye and what business do you have here? Terran, I want to talk to you. Never heard of you. Are you a friend of Vernix? Vernix who? Vernix, so-called King of the Green Goblins. No, haven't met him. Very well, did you speak with him? No, should I? Don't bother, he's a complete waste of time. You're fortunate you came to me first. Do not trust this guy. How lucky I am. Do you know of a girl kidnapped by a troll? I know nothing of no girl, I got problems of my own. Alright. Such as? My enemies are legion. Even the vermin here are troublesome. A great she-spider, known as Navre Night Eyes, threatens my folk. Nor is she my only problem, though she is enough. Her web, you know, is strong as iron and does not burn. The goblin caught in it will stay till he rots. Maybe I can help. Don't be a fool. None can slay the dread Navre. And you came here for something. I don't know, tell me about Cabarrus. A human fool named Cabarrus convinced many of our people to come here and colonize this accursed place. When his dreams were shown to be mere folly, he killed himself by taking poison, left us to our fates. Huh. Tragic. Indeed, it's not fair. Still, we must persevere. Is there anything else? No, that's pretty much it. So I'm getting the feeling I should go and talk to the other goblin. He kind of seems like an asshole. Didn't I already go here? Oh, it just didn't mark this as complete, I guess. Yeah. See. Yeah. We'll probably mark the settlements as well. So I know where it is when I get out of here. I've got a feeling you're going to be doing a lot of back and forth in this game. That goblin, not my problem. Keep out. And it's locked. probably for the best that it's locked. Oh, a goblin. I'm guessing they all... Oh, wait. We got a unique one. He's just standing in the fire. It's fine. Who's this? What you do? A friend of all goblins. I bet that's the wrong thing to say. Admiring the architectural splendor of your people's settlement. What? You like to explore, walk around? Don't explore too careful. Could end up someplace you don't want to be. Seen that happen. Oh, is this area dangerous? Us Greys, we never do it on purpose. But in night, I sometimes hear scream, then splash. Sometimes splash, then scream. Then in morning, one of us not here. Dangerous privy it is there. Watch out if I were you. And they're never heard from again, I take it. That's right. Splash. Aye, gone, gone, gone. You be careful. If any's still alive from the splash, I bet they're none too happy. Alright. Big fucking hole. That might be where someone would potentially get thrown. Okay. I've explored everything I can. This is the gray goblins. Ah! No. That up here. There we go. Oh, they already shut the door. That's fun. That sound again. Here be the grand staircase, which descends through all deeps of the abyss. Corianus. Hidden stairway. Great. I'm fed and wide awake. Good to know. Uh-oh. Hostile giant spider. Well, we're in it now. Please don't poison me to death or anything. Boy, should plant the seed, huh? Let's just plop this down in here, I guess. My understanding is you can move it wherever you need it. Is it? Oh no, where is it? There it is. Does not have the space to find roots. Okay. Maybe because it's rolling. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that should be my respawn. I'll toss a save. Why not? Unblemished red gem. Wolf spider. Uh-oh. I seem to be poisoned. I don't know what I can do about that. Oh. That was the, spider. Let's hope I don't die from poisoning now. Serviceable leather vest. Do you? Wrong thread. Take one of them. Seem to still be poisoned. This is... I am barely poisoned. Well, that's good. Hopefully it wears off on its own. I don't know how big of a deal dying is. I know that you respawn, but I don't know what happens when you do. Damn it. Still barely poisoned. I'll take it. Hey, some corn. I mean, I'm poisoned, but hey, corn. I assume it will wear off. Gloves. Let's see, what spells do I have? As far as I can tell, none of those are the right ones for Annox. Typically. Ooh. Shield. I'll hang on to it for now. Oh, that number went down. Okay, so that is my available encumbrance, I take it. Oh, looks like I'm not poisoned anymore. That you guess it is currently early evening. Okay. I'd take a guess on that. There's water here. Water is dangerous, though. I believe you can't fight if you're in it. Either way, we took care of this spider. We should go talk to the goblin and see if he's happy with us. No fight, only swim. Up. It's Andy. That tree is a placeable spawn point. As long as there is some kind of dirt that you can plant it in, you can basically put a spawn point anywhere. I don't know what happens when you use it. No, if you die. Why are you here again? Can you open the portcullis? Well, you be careful. Thank you. Nope, that's a jail cell. Someone with a cape. Only so much of my time can you waste. Have you no one else to bother? But I killed the spider thing. Okay. I guess he doesn't care that I just did what he was complaining about. Everyone's scratching. Now, I think the one in the cloak was him. Hold on. No, that's the wife. Rachel. I'm giving these permission to speak with my husband. That's enough of my time for you. Yeah. Okay, they seem like they're just kind of done. I need to try and find a shrine, because apparently I'm leveling up. I don't know how high your stats can go, but... Done with that. Looks like I didn't go this way. That. Oh, good. A whole bunch of it. Damn, they got some range. I highly doubt it. Ooh. Your sword was damaged. That's not good. Better the short sword than me, I guess. We damage it again? This isn't good. There we go. We attained experience level 4. Okay. Yeah, vitality's at 42. I'm not sure what it was originally. Box? Boxes. Got a couple more. Got Mani and Yelem. Okay, good. Oh god, where was my rune bag? Couldn't be that far off. It was in the 30s? Okay. I am getting some health then. That's good. Let's see if I can cast any of this. I doubt it. So, in Mani should be a heal spell. Not experienced enough to cast spells that circle. Okay. In Lem? What's that? Not a spell. Oh. Wait, which one was create food? In Lem? There's no way. Not a spell. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to find a shrine to properly raise stats. How messed up is my weapon right now? Badly worn... Oh wait, no, that's a dagger. Yeah, badly worn short sword. Not much better. Oh, these are the other goblins. That's so good. Whoever came up with that is a genius. What's your business? Wish to view the splendor of your settlement. Worked with the other ones. This is the best place to see when you see Abyss. King Vernix, he is the bravest in the whole underworld. If you see him, you go see him if he sees you. That was easy. So far, it's easy to talk my way into all of them. All of their sanctuaries. These are the green goblins, huh? I know the yellow are supposed to, or the green are supposed to be assholes, so hopefully green's better. Hi there. Hey, you not a goblin. Thank you. Why are you here? Where's your leader? We're next to King. Maybe you want to talk to bodyguard Lanugo first. We're in the northwest. Thank you. That was pretty helpful. Certainly looks like a... Oh, I just jumped in his bath, didn't I? That's gross. Hopefully it's a bath. Bodyguard. You're not bothering the boss, are you? Why ask him himself? Yeah, well, I could do that, but the boss doesn't like to be bothered with, like, practical stuff. His mind is on, higher things. Well taken. Gotta go. Time for me to start dinner. Want to stay? It's worm stew tonight. My specialty. Worm stew, huh? My mother used to make it. It takes a rot worm, chops it up fine, and marinates it in port with mushrooms. All written down on this. Well, thank you. He just gave me his family recipe. Need a bowl to mix the ingredients. Of course, there's a whole cooking system. All right, Vernix. Do I overdo it or not? Fuck it. All hail the most mighty and puissant ruler of the great and noble race of the Green Goblins. Bear greetings to thee. Oh, I made the right choice. For what reason hast thou intruded on our court? Come seeking information, or I have quested long to drink from the fountain of thy wisdom, O Pearl among Kings. True, I am rather wise, come to think of it. What do you want to know? Where did you get that gorgeous cloak? It does suit me, doesn't it? And it's specially made for me. One simply doesn't find work like this underground. Perhaps the mountain folk do make a few nice things, but they tend towards metal rather than clothes. And of course the seers, the ancient illuminated seers of the Moonstone, they call themselves, they do nice work too. Generally tend more towards literary than sartorial arts. It's all. It's pretty. One does what one can. Of course, those awful gray goblins took all the really nice things with them when they stole away in the night. It was just after Sir Cabrius died. Or Cabirus died. I call him Cabrius, and I don't know why. Cabirus. Things were falling apart, and we've had to make do since then. One of these days, I'm going to get some poison into Ketchaball. Or his ugly wife, which amounts to the same thing. He's terribly henpecked, you know. Then we'll see what's what. King of the Grey Goblins, indeed. He's an upstart. His father was a horse thief, but enough of this. You wanted to know something? I'm not even seeing a thing where I can ask about the kidnapped lady. What are these talismans? We're entirely too generous with thy time. I most humbly crave thy pardon. Well, perhaps you can be forgiven. This place is full of the most frightfully rude people. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to get anything out of them. Yeah. Cloak. the hall. Very kind of you to take your time to help me. Oh, mention it not. It is so seldom I get a chance to speak with a really intelligent person. I mean, our allies, the lizard men, are nice enough, but the poor fellows can't speak a word of the common tongue. They understand it well enough, but the poor things don't have the mouth to speak it. And their language is so difficult. I know Seth and Click mean yes and no, but I don't know which is which. That's a problem. Then there are the Knights of the Crux and Sada. They can talk well enough, but all they ever say is how many trolls they've killed. Frightful bore, even if it does help keep the pest population down. Both kinds of pests, knights and trolls, you know. Must be a trial, even for one as noble as yourself. Oh, indeed it is. Sometimes I wonder how I even manage. Wasn't always like this, you know. When Sir Kabiris was alive, things were ever so much better. He had all of us working together as well. Born leader was that man. When he founded this colony, you could have made a wager anywhere in Britannia that it wouldn't work, but he made it so. I still think one of those bastard Greys must have done him in. There were certain items, too. Well, I suppose it will do no harm to tell you. Sir Kabiris collected 8 great talismans. Yeah, so you're getting all the information you can ask about. But you get further by kissing his ass. It was well known that he intended them to come to the leaders of the various groups here in the Abyss. Well, we never saw them. If they still exist, they must be lost. But I must be boring thee. Now I could listen to you forever. Taking enough of your time, though. Well, bless you. You're such a charming conversationalist. Please do visit again. Great. Well, at least he's nice. Either one was very useful, though. Here, those talismans will have to be collected. That's kind of how these things work. Amen, isn't it? Man, never went down. Water refreshes you. Okay. Well, sounds like water. Probably just drank from their bidet or something. Guessing that's a keep out door. Guessing I can go down here. I'm probably going to have to go spelunking soon. What was this door? This direction. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure you can drown in this game. Like, after a while, swimming around will start draining your health. Not been in here. Oh, don't like that. Hopefully they're like rats or something. No. I'm actually kidding, but okay. Oh, that one just poisoned me. That I may be in trouble. Oh, there's another rat. Shit. There's a bunch of rats. I might be in trouble. I have not planted the seed either. Where's some dirt? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Still alive. Good. I wonder if I can just rest. Let me try and get back to civilization. Oh shit, where were the green goblins were here, I think. What was that? Oh, that sound. Okay, yeah. Was it here? Oh, I think I just put that in the wrong spot. No, I didn't. Alright. Let's try and rest. Hold on. Let me save. I don't know if there's ambushes or what. Oh, hi there. It's good that thou hast arrived. They have already begun the ritual, but with haste and virtue we can put an end to it. First, you must seek out and speak to the civilized inhabitants of the Abyss. They will give invaluable aid in thy quest. It will be challenging before you see the end, and thy decisions and actions will not be easy. Well, I have faith in you, Avatar. Well, that's great. Okay, that restored a lot of health. Not fully, though. You are very hungry and wide awake. I wonder if you can, like, fall over asleep in this. Torch was extinguished. Let's go ahead and light. I don't know how long they last, but nearly spent torch. Well, it's a good thing I've got another one. You guess that it is currently night. How do I know that? I can barely tell when I look out the window sometimes in real life. Oh, good. Another one of those lurkers. That is a jump of no return. Oh, there goes the torch. Burned out torch. Don't know if they can be fixed. Somewhat used torch. Enough that for now. It may affect my fighting, though. Civilized. Oh, shit. More spiders. Right now I'm okay because I have a sword, but it is about to break, I'm afraid. Then I'll be stuck using things I'm not great with. Corn. Oh yeah, I'm hungry, aren't I? Not sure if I can just eat corn. Like an ear of corn? That doesn't sound great. Day old piece of meat. Do it. Tastes kind of bland. Oh, I'm sorry, Avatar. Are you not enjoying the cuisine in the fucking Stygian Abyss? I'm peckish. Peckish is okay. Open the pipe. I'm going to make that jump. Save? Mama didn't raise no bitch, but she didn't raise a moron either. Nope, fuck that up. Let's try that again. Oh, interesting. My torch auto-lit. Of course it's locked. Can I get back? Not with that attitude. Where am I? I'm gonna play this out for a minute. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't fight in the water. You don't want to stay in the water too long. Not sure if it drains something or if it's just a time limit. Oh, there's got to be somewhere I can land. This ain't good. There we go. Hell am I? Southeast. Isn't that where the shrines were supposed to be? Green potion. Sure, why not? I'm sure it tastes like Monster Energy drink. What's that? Is it hostile though? Maybe not. Peering into the crystal ball, a vision of a strange world appears. Bizarre creatures float through space. A green path, flanked by a black void on either side, runs off into the distance. Somehow you know the path leads to Britannia. I think it's describing the end of the game. I've seen videos of what it looks like. Oop. Hostile. Oh, dead now. Badly damaged door. Well. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah. Well, they're hunting them already. Supposedly, we can cook them. Get more water. Why was that even locked? Jump looks like bullshit. Holy shit. Avatar's got some fucking leap. Oh, okay, that one was not my fault. It suddenly accelerated because it detected me being in a fight. Yeah. God damn it. You know what? I seem to remember there was an option for this. Yep, auto jump. So if you hold the button down, you should just be able to auto jump. Hey, all right. Oh, that's so much better. Dirty secret door. Well, can't be that secret. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is where the silver sapling was. Huh. Alright. Continue exploring over here. Didn't have to jump. Held down. It's fine. What? It's a good patch of dirt. I mean, this is in the middle of nowhere. Do I really want to respawn here? Yeah, actually I do. Where is it? There it is. Ooh, I got nervous. It just grew directly into my eye. Oh, mark where it is. I like marking maps. It's fun. You'd think I wouldn't like that kind of thing, but it takes me back. I can't pick up this orb. What the hell is it even doing here? Let's explore. Oh, that looks rough. Went all that way. It was no real problem. Locked door. You know what? I've got a new key. I should go and check. Grab the seed on the way out. And I think I was going to explore more. No, don't. Okay. This way. All the way back to this guy. Nope, no dice. That key is not going to do it. I even still have that key? I do. This looks like it could be explored some. That's a dead end. Looks like I need to go spelunking. Let's backtrack then. Right. This could be nonsense, and we're going to save. Nope. This doesn't actually go anywhere. Unless I'm missing this key somewhere. It is funny how much of arena I'm seeing in this game, though. Right down to, you know, resting and getting visions of the person that's, like, supposed to be guiding you. Landed on a bat. Thankfully, that bat is mellow, so, you know. He's just chilling. Water this way is not explored. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually supposed to be able to land on it. That's probably a Unity thing. This way I have not gone. I think it's safe to land in water. Oh, yeah. There's a lurker down here. What's up, Sonder? Is that you in the water over there? Hostile vampire bad. Oh boy. Stab it in the face. Man, when stuff interrupts your sleep, it's the worst. I'm still trying to fight off a headache from all that smoke. Boots. Cool. Boots go over the leggings. I'm glad. Helmet. Equipped a full set of leather armor. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of people talking about Pal World. I'm happy for them. I think it's great. Yeah, really. We didn't get yellow. We just had it looked like haze, but it wasn't actually humid. So it was like, wait, what? Nope. Okay. Cannonball into the water as far as you can. There's nowhere else here, is there? Shit. Alright, we gotta check that other water. Arena also uses that swing back and forth thing to denote that you're in water. It's really funny how similar these two games are. If we can just get a source port for Arena, that'd be really nice. I know they're working on it, but... Ooh, I was up on the bridge, wasn't I? Oh man, I'm gonna have to go all the way around. There's no outcroppings. This might actually cause damage. Go up here. This is right. Yeah. I think swimming causes you damage eventually. Maybe there was something in the water that was damaging me. I don't know. If I can just swim forever, that'll make this quite a bit more doable. Oh, yeah, firewalls can cause problems. I mean, obviously you need them, but... Okay, so this leads up here. Got it. Need some good progress. Bridge up there. I can jump up to this? Point. Everything except for Switch 2. Oh, I'm sure they are. I mean, it absolutely got attention to the project in a way that it didn't before. Weary traveler, partake of these waters and feel new life course through thy veins. Damn. It healed me. You are hungry. Let's fix that. The old fish ought to do it. Yeah, those lawsuits did not do what they were hoping. Ooh, lockpick. I do think they needed to do it, unfortunately, because otherwise you're kind of forfeiting it. And anyone can make stuff that's like a super ripoff, you know? Is this a goblin? If Switch 1 can handle it. No, I think. Wait, is it on Switch 1? Check this bridge. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. As long as you take action against the offenders, you should be alright. It's down to the water, okay. I never went this way? Definitely not. Up and down. Oh, unlock the door with the key. Hostile skeleton. Great. Oh, that was fun. Serviceable leather cap will hang on to you. Gear bag? I guess this is it. Not so much. Oh, it's got some boots. How are my boots? Serviceable. Okay, not really any better. For now. I've got room for the moment. No, that's not going to last. Owl. Really? Nope, the sword is just for appearances, from the looks of it. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Badly worn versus worn. We'll hang on to the worn one. Maybe out of inventory space. Which is fair. I'm carrying a lot of stuff. Cudgel. Yeah. Not in our skills. I have a feeling I may not be able to do anything with it until I find these, the mountain men, and they're not on this level. Is this lever? Lever, lever, lever. Trying to remember why I didn't explore this. That was locked. Alright, time to experiment. You're set to 1, you're 2, you're 3, and you're 4. I can only count to 4. Reversing it, I don't know if this is going to do shit. Maybe it's a puzzle. Marble, dirt, stone. Two of them are marble, though. Secret door, but it's locked. Oh, that's that secret door with the goblins. Makes sense. Final goblin. Gloves were damaged. Short sword is damaged. Base was damaged. There we go. Leather cap. Unblemished sapphire. Can I pick it up? Actually scraping walls here. I know a platforming puzzle when I see it. Ooh. Realize Corianus. Master builder, long he toiled to rework the abyss into a home fit for the coming of Capyrus's colonists. Tragedy did strike before his task was done, when a stone block fell upon his head. Oh, it's a copper. Okay. Horn axe, leather vest. Leggings. Undamaged scepter. Matching the number with the letters in the tile? What letters? Are there letters there? Oh, I'm over encumbered. Shit. Alright, time to start dumping shit. Burned out torch. Do I have broken shit? Yes. fix stuff for a while, probably. Battered buckler. See, I don't know if that's better or worse than a dented wooden shield. Still wildly over-encumbered. Type of tile. They looked labeled. They were just labeled with what type of dirt they were. 2 were marble, 1 was dirt, another was stone. I love it. I find this guy's gravestone, I'm just like dumping my pack all over the place. Seem all that heavy. You would think that just carrying around a box would be bad, yeah. I have no idea how overburdened I actually am. The dim-witted goblins have given me the tool I need tonight to make my escape. Wait, what? I took that? I want to get rid of this stuff, but I know the second I do, the other one's going to get damaged. And all you can go off of are the descriptions. There's no number. So you don't know how damaged something really is. You know the description of it. It's still over-encumbered. That's still not enough. There we go. One encumbered. I can move again. Oh, you can actually look at it closer. That's fun. Fortunately, I don't You see anything useful here? Well, that's great. Just sail right over it. Fine, I'll sleep it off later. Wait, we're up here. Not that direction at all. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a Grey Goblins. Okay. What am I missing here? I've got this scepter. I do kind of wonder what the scepter is. I can find it. Well, I had a scepter. Got the worn shit in here. Badly worn. We'll take the worn one. Exchange. An undamaged scepter. Why do I have a feeling that's some kind of like something to do with leadership? These goblins. I'm not seeing any letters here. I've heard of any 4-digit numbers. That's 0 through 7. Oddly, I'm marking on the zeros. And the one that stands out. The worst clocks ever. Maybe I can go to the Green Goblins and give them the scepter. I don't know. Out in the dark. Save. Let's see what we got here. out either. Oh boy. Getting slightly stuck here. Haven't been here. Funny, I'm more worried about like my gear getting damaged than me. I don't know if we're working on Ultima 4 rules. Do I let him go? No. He's attacking. Officially have money. Smelly piece of meat. Not sure I should eat that. Let's just leave that where it is. The old fish, that I'll take. Fed and rested. I won't eat anything yet. Second day of your captivity. Getting clobbered. The old loaf of bread. Dented buckler. Again. Three somewhat used torches. I should probably grab these. Oh, it's getting too big. That's what it is. Oh, I don't like this. That's trap written all over it. Level 2? Level 2. Fortunately, that means I never found that shrine. The printer noise? That is me saving the game. It's not a printer, it is actually a 3.5 floppy. There's almost too many ways to go. Like this. Hey, the shrine. Don't know the mantra, do I? It's gonna be a problem. Mantra, I have no idea. That is not a mantra. Okay. Any mantra? How about, I do it for you. That is chewing a mantra, you fuck. How about, is it ba or be? It's be. Hold on. It has to be capitalized? So I gotta learn mantras. Again. I guess I have unique ones. Oh, I should definitely mark this. Be the mountain people, probably. Weird. They are clearly dwarves. Which is funny, because at this point in Ultima, there really weren't other races. They got rid of all that shit from Ultima 3. My blueprints come back to me after all these years. No, it's not my blueprints, it's a human. What? Yeah, my blueprints? What are you talking about? For sure you're not my blueprints then. Never uttered a word they did. And you've got a tongue for sure. Dumb they were. Mute as the rock I hewed with their aid. But still I miss them scarcely. Or sorely. Right, if you can find them for me, I can try. Blueprints? That'd be a good deed indeed. Somewhere about there in the storeroom most likely. Southeast of my complex. Is that where the storeroom is? Give you a set of blueprints of the area so you can find your way about. Ah, my blueprints, where did they go? God damn it. Yeah, I'll find them for you. Oh, let's see. The storeroom is high up. There's a flying potion somewhere in the spiral room. Oh, that's locked. The trouble you put me through. I don't know why I'm helping you, but I'm helping you. Speaking of help, you can help an old man greatly by finding my blueprints. Great. Where was the key to the door to the spiral room? The golden maze room, I think. Yes, it's the golden path you have to follow, or else you may be poisoned. No, that's the poison potion in the spiral room. What's that flying potion? Maybe both potions. This is not going well. Which potion's which? Wait, don't rush me. One potion's green, the other one's red. Or is one red and the other one green? One red, one green, no doubt of it. One of the two is a flying potion, one is poison. That's it. Green is good. Or maybe it's red that's rotten. Holy shit. I mean, I have saves, so, you know. I will do my best. He's named Ironwit. That seems appropriate. That's the actual settlement. I don't know why I just immediately started typing Irish. South. That's where the settlement was. Been a long time since we of the folk have seen one such as you. You're an outcast from above or an outsider? Well, a bit of both, actually. Attempting to rescue a kidnapped girl. Such a thing. The Abyss isn't a safe place these days, I'll tell you. Perhaps some of the other folk might know more about that. Can I come to the door? Very well, you seem reasonable. Mind your manners. Before you meet the rest of the clan, is there anything else you want? Not really. course, now that I found these guys, I can probably trade with them. Great. Supply room. Please partake freely. Okay. Shit, it's locked. You guess it's currently dawn. Hey, it's up. It's been a long time since I saw someone not a dwarf. Have you come to add to my torment? Indeed I have, you mewling child. What torment? Torment of lost hopes. Or disillusionment. Oh, is that all? Tell me more. Hear the great dream of Sir Kabirus, that the Avatar's way could be pursued by all folk. He sought to gather all intelligent species here in the Abyss and teach them to live in harmony. Alas, it was not to be. The constant bickering proved too much for kindly Sir Kabirus, and he perished in his sleep. No one can agree on how he died. Some said he was poisoned, but I know he died of a broken spirit. His life's work was in this place. As he watched it crumble, his heart broke as well. Does anything remain of that dream? I did gather a number of artifacts with interesting properties. Thought the use of these artifacts might assist the colonists as they pursued the way of the Avatar. Fortunately, the objects were misused by the folks that he hoped to help. How so? Each of the 8 items gathered by Sir Kabirus embodied one of the virtues, but now those who possess the items keep them merely for their intrinsic value, not their higher purpose. I'll find them. Orby, huh? I feel like I should have a torch going. Now level 7. At least flooring will do it. Oh, there's gold all on the floor. This seems like a test. If you just go and grab the gold, you probably make them all hostile. There's one test, there's probably multiple. Greetings, traveler. I am Goldthirst. Welcome to our hall. Well met, Lord Goldthirst. Well, that's a fine tongue and a sense of courtesy. What other virtues as well? I got them all, man. I'm the fucking avatar. None worth mentioning, my lord. So here's the thing. I don't know which of these is correct to say. Honesty is that, yes, I'm actually a paragon. I'm supposed to embody every virtue. But humility would want me to be like, nothing worth mentioning. No, I'm going to be honest about it. That is, well, I have need of a paragon just now. Wait, where my people's mind has been invaded by a monster. Well, maybe I can help. Excellent, a hero at last. My people, at least not those not too valuable to lose, are all too afraid of the beast to dare face it. It is a fearsome beast, covered with tentacles and many eyes. If you're brave enough and you slay it, I shall reward thee handsomely. It'll be done. But where the fuck is it? Who goes there? I'm Taryn. What's your business? Right now, I guess I'm exploring. We'll have no exploring here. Okay. I guess I'm in Goldthirst's business. Now your purpose here is legitimate. What? I ask questions here. Okay, fine. Oh, I can type a response. Yeah. What? Nah, I didn't like that. Okay. Huh. Might ask you the same thing. I ask questions here, of course. Okay. He's not happy, but yeah, shit's locked. what we got here? I'm guessing I like drag it onto him. Apparently not. Not okay. I traded it, but what did it do? Ah, okay, it's up here. Oh, I can trade for his items. I'm not actually sure how to do this. Can I offer these? Are you joking? Okay. I don't know how bartering works. No idea how to do this. Guess I'm getting a terrible deal. I'm gonna save just in case I do something stupid here. Like, it says demand, but maybe I'm just asking for it. You intend to rob me? No, that's not what I meant. I tell him just to... I want to do just certain items. Ah, there it is. Wow, you have to be right on the dot with that shit. Pain boots. That's your offer. Cool. That's kind of neat. Now that I figured out how they want me to do it. People don't necessarily even use items. Or like money, rather. They're just straight up bartering for goods. Hmm. Every time I don't think I'm making any progress, it turns out I am. Ooh. Yay, good. I did not see that fucking rat. That scared the shit out of me. Find a spot where I can rest. Probably should have saved first. No. Speak the mantra Ra to see thy blows land with greater effectiveness. Ooh. So each mantra levels you up differently. That's kind of wild. Make sure I don't misplace this. Oh, we've been playing this almost 3 hours. Damn. Like, even getting stuck, I'm having fun. Like, there's just enough combat. I think dented is better than battered. Chanting Un will allow one to make better deals. Huh. Alright. That might be the first piece of undamaged gear I've found. I need any of this. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of this map. To better gauge the quality of a deal, chant Hoon. I wonder. Okay. that didn't make any difference. Could have taken one of those poles. If that guy was giving a gameplay tip, I never realized it. I wanted to pick that up. Yeah, that's really heavy. Oh god. If I was just trotting past them, I totally missed it. Smelly fish. That's fucking huge. That's slim, doesn't he? Seem to get him. There we go. Magical dagger, you don't say. I got messed up during that fight. I imagine I'm clear. Let's rest in this. I don't know what that sound. Oh god. It's good that you're making headway, but hurry. You must learn as much as you're able to of the talismans. Sir Cabarrus created them, and you should collect all 8. Talk to the inhabitants. Some are still civilized. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Yeah, smelly fish. You know what? Never mind. We ain't risking that. I'm famished. Uh-oh. Fish tasted great. It looks like the combat's not great. But it's also not the point of this game. Room on the ground. That's pretty much this little alcove, isn't it? I'm brushing up against 3 hours here. I think I'm going to call it here. I do need to get some rest and work early tomorrow. Gonna be busy again. Hopefully I can carve out some time to get on here. Don't know if I'm getting back to this on stream or if I'm getting back to other stuff. I don't know. But either way, this is really fun. I know I was like quiet the whole last hour there. I'm just kind of immersing, you know? Oh God. I can this work here. Yep. Stay right here. Right here. I can load in and go, oh God, not water. So I've got a scroll that'll help me raise my attack. That sounds like a good time. But we will worry about that next time. Shrine was all the way up here. We can easily make that trip though. That's just, yeah, that's not so bad. But yeah, this is a wild little game. And I say wild because it just predated so much stuff and did so much stuff, like laid so much groundwork. You can just see where it's going, you know? And this source port in particular makes it very, very easy to play. If anything, it feels a little simplistic now, you know? Because instead of having to do all these complicated menu maneuvers and stuff, you know, you're just clicking stuff and it worked. So this is fantastic. This is probably the most playable Ultima game in terms of like gameplay. I think I can safely say that. It's unfortunately also the least consequential in terms of story. Like, this plot is never mentioned again, I don't think. The sequel deals with stuff that should be super important. It is never mentioned again either. But as far as gameplay goes, this is fantastic. It'll be cool if this guy actually goes and does a sequel as well, but you know, for now I'm happy with this. So in any case, I'm out of here. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll be on when I can, you know, as I can. And until then, have a good one. I will see you when I see you.